Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Mark
And I'm Cassandra.
and today we have a special guest with us. Her name is Stacy. She's going to be talking to us about her company, Interstaff. Please help us welcome Stacy. Hey Stacy, and how are you doing today?
Hi guys, I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
So Stacy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been a nurse for the past 9 years. I'm also trained as a registered midwife and currently working for Interstaff.
Okay. Now that you've mentioned Interstaff, tell us about Interstaff.
Interstaff, they're a company that recruit international nurses to come and live and work in the United States.
What are the requirements for Interstaff?
Interstaff requires you to have at least 2 years clinical experience. You should have a current nursing license in the country that you're practicing. A BSN, a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, is a plus for you. It's an advantage.
So you said that a Bachelor of Science in Nursing is a plus. Is it like persons who don't have a bachelor's can apply, or you must have a bachelor's?
No, they will take persons who have an associate degree in nursing as well.
They do?
Yes.
That's interesting. Tell me, how do you apply?
Applying to Interstaff is pretty easy. You just go on their website and you just follow the instructions from there.
And the link is provided in the description box below. So you've already applied and spoke to someone in Interstaff. The next step would be the NCLEX preparation.
Yes.
Tell me, how does Interstaff prepare someone for NCLEX?
Personally, I did not use Interstaff to prepare for my NCLEX.
Okay.
But what I do know is that they will provide a subscription of UWorld for you once you have met their requirements for their online classes or courses that they require you to do. And if you do apply to Interstaff already passing your NCLEX,
Okay.
they will give you an NCLEX bonus.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
So tell me about your personal preparation for NCLEX.
Well, I use a lot of resources, textbooks, online courses and materials, as well as other social media platforms. So there are persons who have different channels who offer different information that I used. It took approximately 6 months to get all that information and to prepare and be ready.
You've passed your NCLEX. I know that must have been an exciting time for
Yes,
you. It was
yes,
for
it
me
was.
too. Yes, it
Mhm.
was for me too. And now it's time for job interviews. How was that process for you?
It was pretty easy, being that we actually met persons or representatives from Interstaff. They did come to Jamaica, as well as the hospital that we were going to. They were offered us a job, so they came on site and did an on-site interview with us.
Really?
Yes,
That's amazing.
it is.
I never actually knew
So
that.
we actually met persons from the hospital that we were going to work. Yes.
So they came to Jamaica, that's correct?
Yes.
That's wonderful. How was your immigration process like?
It was pretty straightforward. From the time you get your letter with the date that you're supposed to go to your embassy, start collecting your civil documents and whatever information they need from you and your family, you start gathering those. And then you look up whatever information your embassy or consulate in your country requires. So you make a note of those before you go.
Okay.
Yes.
Were there any fees associated with this?
Yes.
What type of fees did you have to pay for?
You would have to pay for your medical.
Okay.
There's a medical that is stipulated or required by the U.S. Embassy that you have to do, and it's done by a designated hospital. So that cost is on you, the nurse.
What about immigration fees? Did you have to pay any specific fees?
No.
No, they paid for everything else?
Yes, because in terms of coming here to do my exams, as I said before, I did not prepare with Interstaff. I had already had my NCLEX. So they would have passed that information on to who required an NCLEX.
Okay, so you've gotten your green card now and
Yes.
you're ready to come to America. So tell me, what was the transitioning process like? What did they offer you? Did they have someone here? Like, tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we were actually sent photos of the representatives from the company, how they looked, and who we're supposed to be looking out for. When we got here, they met us at the airport. We actually stayed at a hotel until our apartment was ready.
Okay.
And then during that time, we had a meet and greet with the nurses who were already here in the area, who was
Okay.
familiar with the process, so they could tell us how their experience have been and what to do or how to prepare.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes,
That's
when you
very
get here.
nice. So did they help you to find an apartment?
Yes, we actually found an apartment before we got here. So that was all arranged before we got here. So when we got here, all I had to do was sign a release.
Right.
Yes.
Interstaff actually, like, did they send you a list of apartments to choose from, or did you have to do your own research?
They actually provided that because they've been in the business for so long. They know the apartments and who are close by, which areas are safe and which would be affordable for their nurses. They would probably provide a list, but then the option would be for you. The decision would be for you to choose that particular apartment.
Stacy, why did you choose Interstaff? There are a lot of companies out there, but why Interstaff?
Personally, for me, Interstaff was my best bet, being that they are a company that is willing to assign a nurse or to take on a nurse that has been working in a tertiary type institution. So most companies will take nurses from a type A hospital, which offer more clinical and more specialized area. A tertiary type institution is a hospital that has 200 beds or probably less.
Okay.
And they don't really offer specialty areas. So Interstaff is one of the few, if not the only company that will offer a nurse a contract.
How long is the contract with Interstaff and what's the pay like?
The contract with Interstaff is 3 years, and this is in conjunction with you completing 6,240 hours. So this goes hand in hand. So you can't complete the hours without completing your 3 years.
Oh.
Yes. Now, if you breach your contract, there is a sum of money that you will have to pay, and all of that is outlined in your contract.
What is your pay like?
The pay varies based on your contract, which state you're in, which hospital you work, and you get paid bi-weekly.
Okay.
Yes. And you're guaranteed 36 hours per week.
Oh, so you're
Yes.
guaranteed 36.
Yes.
Okay. And that's good because if the hospital calls you off, you still get a good salary.
Yes,
so
you
that's
do.
good that they have that in there. And what would you tell our viewers out there? What advice would you give to them?
If you're interested in coming to live and work in the US, if you're signing up with an agency, the bonus is that you can come with your family. So please do your research. Each company offers their own benefits. So do your research, choose which is best for you and your family, because there's many factors in. Is there good schools in the area? I mean, shopping centers, whatever. So you choose which company is best for you. Do your research first before.
Thank you so much, Stacy, for taking time out of your very busy schedule to be with us today.
It's been a pleasure.
We really, really appreciate it. And to our viewers, thank you so very much for watching. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email us. Our email is in the description box below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.